Good morning and welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show where we take you to the top trending stories of what's happening around the city. I am Simran and unfortunately I am alone this morning. Shahir is off sick. Hope he feels better very soon. And Casey is off in the Alps having the best time of her life, but she'll be back next week. So very excited for that. Now today's stories are residents mistake Dubai Pearl's demolition for an earthquake, and this happened yesterday. And Emirates tests out sustainable fuel. More on that as well. Immersive game box experiences open up at Magic will reveal the locations on in the show. And right after all of that, we will be talking about the significance of going vegan with Priyansh Parekh, and it is a Veganuary special segment. So stay tuned for that. It'll be very interesting. He is super young and has started off just starting his own company, and he's, I think, in the midst of writing a cookbook and so much going on. Very inspiring. But you guys, good morning. It's just you and I today. And I was on Instagram yesterday and this morning, and I think all over our feeds, whether we follow or not, the whole Kylie Jenner outfit for the fashion show that she attended, Schiaparelli's, the fashion show she attended yesterday, the day before, and like the entire lion outfit. It's just so interesting, like where fashion is going. And then Doja Cat, she wore this like head to toe. She was covered in like thousands and thousands of Swarovski crystals. You could only see her eyes and nothing else. So it's so, like, my point is, like, fashion is just taking such a different route, right? We are evolving so much, yet the one thing we're still getting is pockets. Like, still, I think women have just, we've begged and we've cried for pockets, but we're still not getting it. All we want are pockets in our coats, in our blazers, in our pants, in our shorts. That's all we want, pockets. But no, I think fashion has evolved a lot. That one thing that is still such a need, such a requirement we're not getting, which is pockets. If you disagree, let me know, comment below, and we will read that out. Good morning, guys. I wish Shahir was here to do Shahir shout-outs, and then we could have just said hi to all of you, and Shahir's little, how he just hypes the day with his shout-outs. It's the cutest thing. Snab, hello. He said hello, Lovin Dubai. Omi, thank you for joining. Who else is there? Arjun, Anan, Abdullah, Noah, Sandeep. Good morning to all of you guys. Christia, Karma, Farah. Thank you all for joining. Okay, so let's talk about what happened yesterday. Now, residents mistook the Pearl's demolition for an earthquake. Now, Dubai Pearl is currently undergoing demolition as new projects are looking to take shape in the setting instead. However, residents living in Dubai Media City, Marina, Tecom, The Greens, and areas close by mistook building implosion tremors for an earthquake yesterday, which was Monday morning around 11 a.m. But rest assured, there was no earthquake in the city. Now, netizens took to Twitter and Instagram to share visuals of demolition and concerns about the aggressive tremors around the vicinity. So basically, after 21 years, incomplete buildings at Dubai Pearl are being cleared out to make way for potential prospects. Now, backed by a Canadian firm, the ambitious shaped resort is definitely a potential, and the game-changing $5 billion project, which is equivalent to 18.3 billion dirhams. It will be situated by Pearl. Now, that is a possibility and something that residents are looking forward to. The city is looking forward to. If that project does take shape, it'll be pretty cool. The Moon Resort will have so many facilities. It'll also enhance the whole, space sector because it's going to have a lot of initiatives to do with space. And of course, traveling to the moon will soon just be a car ride away for us Dubai peeps if this development becomes a reality. So you can see the visuals beside us on YouTube and Twitter and Facebook. Instagram you can't, but I'm sure you'll see it on our feed later today. But it's such an interesting project. Like, just imagine those living in the neighborhood, like in your backyard, there's just gonna be one giant moon-shaped, resort. It's just gonna be fantastic. And of course, Dubai doesn't do anything halfway. If it's going to replicate the moon, it's definitely gonna do it in a way that's, gonna have you looking non-stop. It's not gonna be like a half attempt or anything. So it's gonna be interesting if it goes ahead. But of course, like for the time being, there is a lot of noise in the air. There's a lot of yesterday there was a lot of like dust, and people were going to take pictures and visuals, and they share that with us on Lovin Dubai. And by the way, if you guys do see things like this happening around the city, do send us pictures and videos. We do share them, and of course, you all the credit. So keep them coming and let us see what's happening around the city. Now we move on to our next story: sustainability. All about Emirates testing out the sustainable fuel. Now, Emirates has successfully completed the ground engine testing for one of its planes using fully sustainable aviation fuel. So, what is it that we're talking about exactly, and what are the benefits of sustainable fuel? So, sustainable air fuel, which is SAF, reduces carbon emissions over the fuel life cycle by 80%. Now, the testing was needed to demonstrate the capability of the engine to fully run on the specially blended fuel without affecting its performance. Now, the results will pave way for the airline's first experimental test flight fully using the fuel in one engine, which is due for takeoff this week. Now, this may go over your head, but sustainability right now is a major focus for the UAE, the government, and a lot of entities, because of course we all know, and this news came out earlier last year about the environmental vision and the UAE's environmental vision 2030. Now, this identifies 5 priority areas, which is climate change, minimizing the impact of climate change, and clean air and noise pollution, contributing to safe and healthy living conditions, water resources, efficient management and conservation of water resources, and we have so many more goals. Now they're going to be focusing on biodiversity, waste management, clean air and noise pollution. So all of these steps, of course, we also know that Emirates is a big supporter of SAF, and whatever developments come in that area,